Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of down them streets through the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light scan in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mine, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine?
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41.
There's one. Report! Hey, report! Hey, middle! Hey, shot!
Lamar now from the gun. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens need only one to take the lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Shut up! 60 Eagle! Shut up!
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Back to the well again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Here he is on 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw for Jackson. Has it at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yeah. 13.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finding Flowers. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Lamar throwing again. This one's caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 21-zip already.
Browns nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying the right side. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down. They're going for this. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it at the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. But my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Complete to David Njoku. 1st and goal.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. They'll try and punch it in. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
On 2nd and 4. Oh no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Browns Bucks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you can do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
We change it. Middle. Report!
First down, here's Lamar. This one's caught, it's Andrews near the sideline. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
180! Hey, shot! Report!
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So that brings up second down.
We change it. No, we change it.
Blitz coming here, Jackson. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Hey! You at
Jackson now on third. Andrews with the catch. He's got room to roam here. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And they pick him off again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
They put Flowers in motion right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Oh.
Jackson's going to throw again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Browns nothing. Justin Tucker to kickoff for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. 2nd and 13. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they pick him off again! Picked up by Chidobe Owunje! And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
It's hot. Hey. Get on.
Lamar now from the gun. Caught near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead.
Browns nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go. Roll. Check go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give it to him again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The give here on 2nd. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Here's the snap on 4th. For the sideline, and he's got it. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Alpha, sit on. Hey. Hey, Ozzy, sit on.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
On 1st down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Working quickly here. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Hey, middle.
Jackson has it 3rd and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
49. Browns nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19, driver, 19, kick off.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one's cut along the left sideline. Give him 32 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. From the 33 on 2nd down. And they pick him off again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
First and 10 from the 41.
Middle. Report.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we changed it. It's on. Hey, report. Hey, middle. It's on.
Trying again following the sack. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, report. We changed it. No, we changed it. Ready. It's hot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He has the 1st over the middle. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
DC, right?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Browns nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run now on 2nd down. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Offense up to the line fast. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, what a hit. Jars the ball loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man.
Oh, ready? Do it. Cut.
A draw now. This is Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Plowing up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens close to picking up their 5th win.
Real quick, ready?
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Ready, shot. Ready! Ready, shot. 13. Ready! Ready, shot. Go. Sit up.
Now it's Lamar. Finding Flowers. On the move, past the 40. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Shot. Sit up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey.
Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.